Okay, so, all right, let's see if I can get you guys all back. Okay, there we go. Hi. Thank you for popping back over. Appreciate it. Okay, so if you guys weren't here before, if you two are brand new here, my name is Gabrielle Williams, and I am a deviation. Yes, I am back, Vera. I am back. Yes, much better. My computer is acting like garbage, so we are just gonna use my phone tonight, guys. Um, we are just gonna use the phone. It is okay. I'm gonna turn this stupid thing off, and we are gonna use my phone. I might have to grab my charger, but that's good. It's literally right next to me, so we will be okay with that. All right. Dina, did you hear anything I said on the other one? I am so, oh, Deanne, sorry. No, it is Dina. I think I am saying this right, Dina. Okay, yes. And Helga, hi. Welcome to the live. Yeah, Dina. Yep, Dina. Yep, I got it right. Okay, getting better at this every time. Okay, so you can probably see the cards way better on this. So this is the eye of the needle, which is the intentions that you're setting out. All your planning is already like tunnel vision goal. And then you also got the card of the unmarked trail, revelation. So your intentions are showing you revelation of what needs to come or what has come with your choices, your decisions. But yeah, that is yours. Dina, thank you so much. I love you guys so much and unconditionally. Thank you guys for being here. I so appreciate it. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. What was the number of the first card? It was 17. It's number 17. This is a new deck, Dina. I think, yeah, I did this right. Yes. This is a new deck. It is called Shaman Oracle Cards. You're welcome. The image is a lot clearer and the sound's better too. Awesome. Oh, Dina, you are a gem. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Yes. So this is a brand new Oracle deck. It actually came in the mail today on the same day I'm doing lives, so that's even cooler. So this is the Shaman's Dreams Oracle cards, and this is by Alberto Viviodu and Colette Baron Reed. And this lady and this gentleman have been collaborating with each other to get a psychic ability kind of thing on what kind of goes on with the psyche during dreams, and showing it from a kind of like a symbolic gesture. Right now, these clouds feel like they're on cloud 9, so they're definitely built for the psyche and the soul working as one, from just touching and feeling them from the last hour. Hi, Lisa. It's so good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Yes, so these cards are just darling. I'm going to show you guys a couple so you guys can see it and get a good feel of it. But yeah, so this deck has these really beautiful images. The back is kind of like this beautiful clock image that looks kind of like a cathedral topping almost. It's really, really profound. And the card coloring on the front on these are just gorgeous. They're almost lifelike. Like it's like you could almost jump into these cards and like be a part of the beings that are inside. It's just amazing. Um, but yeah, so this one happens to be about the gathering around, which is the power of community. And that's what we're here now. We're in a beautiful community called HAPS. If you guys are looking for a new community of like-minded or diverse individuals, this is a place to be. So welcome, welcome. Yes, Lisa, aren't they just gorgeous? Oh my gosh, they're amazing. RG, RJ, RJG, hi, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so Vera and Sarah, would either of you like a card since you guys were here first, or Helga? You guys are welcome to choose amongst yourselves, or I can choose for you, whatever you guys want me to do. But yeah, aren't these cards just darling? If you guys are looking for a new deck, they just came out, like I want to say last week. And these are the Shaman's Dream Oracle cards. Mostly inspired by Alberto Villolda and Colette Baron Reed. These are just amazing, amazing cards. Okay, Vera, since you talked first, you can go ahead and you'll be the first one. Thank you for being here, Vera. Vera is a really good, dear soul sister of mine. She lives far, far away from me, all the way across the pond. And she's, I think it's like really, really early in the morning for her here. But I'm really appreciative for her to come out. Okay. Of course, Lisa, of course, no problem. Absolutely. I'll do you right after. How's that? Since you decided to comment, so I'll go ahead and give you one next. And what's funny is, Vera, it looks like it's time for you to get into the power of community. Being a part of the community can rise your spirits. It can give you it's almost 4:30 a.m. Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe she made it. But yeah, gathering around is really good. Oh, it's okay, Lisa. I will talk for you. No problem. I will give you everybody who talks. No problem at all. I understand. Facebook doesn't always transfer over on Haps. So I got you covered, babe. But yeah, so it is probably time for you to start calling in your community, your soul family, your soul tribe. And have them assist you, make them help you lift up your spirits, maybe boost your confidence a little bit. I feel that sometimes you've been needing that kind of connection a little bit more lately. And that's okay. That's what soul sisters are for. That's what a soul tribe is for. Call them in. Say, hey, girls, hey, guys, I need my assistance. I need some help. I need you guys to rally around me and show me what the power of community really is. And will gladly be there. They'll gladly assist you in any way, shape, and form. So I hope this helps, Vera. And of course, Sarah, I would love to do a reading for you. That's no problem. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to go ahead and do you. Okay, sweetheart? Are you ready for that? Let me know if you're ready in the comments and I'll get you started, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle and get in tune with your energy, okay? All right. Perfect. Thank you, Vera, for that confirmation. This most definitely helped for her. So that's really good. That's what we want. We want good, clear readings that gives a perspective, and that's what oracle cards are for. Oh, no problem, Lisa. No problem. Okay. Okay. So you're dealing with some spiritual narcolepsy, aka the falling angel syndrome. So either you're fighting with yourself spiritually, or you're dealing with the ability of maybe having a hard time trusting your spiritual intuitional side, and it's causing you to kind of have a duality moment where you're splitting yourself in two. And this can be really hard when you're trying to figure out what side of spirituality you're comfortable with and what side is actually working for you. All of us have our own spiritual journeys, and this is something that we all fall into every once in a while. So there's nothing to be ashamed about this, Lisa, at all. If you're feeling self-conscious about this energy, it's something that we all fall into. The struggle is a little bit real. Yeah, transitioning. Yeah, it's hard. It really is hard, Lisa. Let me see if I can pull one more card to kind of give this a little bit of a nicer note, like something for you to look forward to. Because once you get through that transitioning stage, it's like dealing with like your teenage years. You finally get to being adult. You're like, oh my gosh, how did I get here? Um, and then you like officially go from adult to like really mature, and you're like, whoa, why was that so hard before? Why did people make it that complicated? I don't understand. But yeah, everybody has their own form of spirituality. We all gravitate to those kinds of things, and it makes it really easy to feel like we're not 100% balanced with ourselves, because we aren't. We are dealing with multiple different energies because we're allowing ourselves to be a part of that energy. And that can be really hard. And you're doing a great job, Lisa. I have a feeling this next card's going to give you some closure. Let's see what you got for us, Spirit. Okay. We've got the Dragon's Hoard, which is about protecting the future. So as you're going through transition, there's going to be a part of you that wants to hold on to certain things because you think it will work in your future. And your intuition is spot on. So just a reminder that just because you're holding on to something so precious doesn't mean you won't find something else precious, even more precious in return in the future. So if you do happen to, yes, thank you so much, Vera, for putting that in there. Yes. She went ahead and messaged me a link to the cards. So I'll have to send you guys a link after, or put it in a post for you guys if you're interested in this deck. I'm not sponsored. I love being able to show people different types of deviations that could really fit. Oh, wow. One of your guides is actually a dragon. That's amazing. That's awesome. This one is kind of, it looks like a cosmic dragon. So I'm going to call it a cosmic dragon. It's holding the keys to your future. So the future is not scary. It looks like it's going to be very bright. It may look a little bit dark on the edges, but the inside is what truly matters. So just keep putting that energy into that. If that helped, Lisa, I hope it did. Because I feel like you're getting some closure on that. Yeah, these cards are just bomb. I love them so much. This is a great deck. I know. Dina, oh my goodness. I gotta show you this. Look at this card right here. Like, how perfect is this? You are so welcome, Lisa. You are welcome. Absolutely welcome. You ordered the deck. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I honestly didn't think I'd find another deck by this person that I would absolutely adore. I do have one of her decks, and it's a beautiful deck, mind you. It's great. It's the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck cards, and it's wonderful. The pictures on it are amazing, but I don't think she's ever gotten this good in a long time. It's like she actually opened up a Pandora's box and all this pretty stuff came out. Like, this is literally repairing the veil, forgiveness. And this is what forgiveness would look like if you were like tying up a corset that you're trying to like put yourself back together again, you know? Like, that's just freaking awesome. Like, how does that even happen? I don't know. But it's amazing. It's awesome. It's divinely intuitive. It's just right on the spot, right on the money. It's just amazing. I love it. Okay, let's see here. Sarah, are you still here, my love? Sorry to catch you a little bit leaving. I actually might be able to stay on longer with the stuff being so good. Awesome. I'm so glad, Vera. Vera says her heart screamed with joy the minute I showed the deck. So I'm so glad. And Dina's like, wow. I know, this deck is amazing. It's just incredible. Okay, Sarah, I'm going to get in tune with you, okay? RJ's here. Okay, no problem, man. I will get you on here. All right, you're next, right after Sarah, okay? Okay, Sarah, what does the cards have for you today? Okay. The Wailing Tree, reconciliations. So I don't know if you've been having some family spats or marital spats or even dealing with friends from the past. You're welcome, Margie. No problem. But whatever those spats are, they're in the past, and it's time for reconciliation. So, and all that stuff is lovely. It is a really lovely thing to do because it brings in healing. It brings in that hope restored. Sometimes it's a good reconciliation. It means you guys are back to being best friends, and other times and that's okay. And everything that we do agree on, at least we know we're on the same path on some occasions. And it's up to them, actually, to be completely honest. It's up to them to really see the light in that situation. So as long as you're there showing them that there is a way to be able to call this a truce, I definitely see that it will be a good one, a good reconciliation for everybody involved. Pointing out in the card here that's really like catching me a little bit aback is the woman that's crying in the middle. So I don't know if this has been really agonizing for you, Sarah, and it's just been eating you up inside, because it just feels very emotional. Let's see. Had energy earlier Tuesday morning. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're feeling healed, Vera. Okay. So you also got the card, the Whale Song, which is resonating. So basically, whatever is like on your soul right now, just sing a song inside your soul. Allow it to come out. And most of the stuff that you are dealing with everybody else, it's going to resonate in a beautiful form. Like you can see, this whale is completely protected and whole. Beautiful bubble of water. So your emotions are validated. That's something that everybody can appreciate, especially the people that you're trying to reconcile with. So I hope that helps, Sarah, in any way, shape, or form. I really hope that gives you some closure on your reconciliations with your people in your life. On happier things, you're going to be swimming with the whales. That kind of gives you a little bit of a jump in your step. Whales are always such beautiful, healing sounds of just amazingness. So I don't think that's too hard to. Yes, you love the mammals. Hi, Alina. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry that Facebook is being a jerk. I don't know what the deal is. They keep cutting off your guys' messages. So either you are deleting them as soon as you send them, or Haps is not really receiving them properly. But at least I'm seeing them when they come up. So I am validating you're seeing me. So that's a good sign. So just 1 second. I'm going to get my charger, okay, guys? Let's see. There's the big bad charger. I have a feeling my phone's playing games with me again. So let's see if this works. All right. Oh, Vera, thank you so much for the Super Heart Award. I appreciate you guys. Oh my goodness. First, Dina being such a blessing, and now you, Vera. Thank you. You guys are just awesome. If you guys want to share this on your Facebook pages or on a HAPS post or whatever you guys have, the platform that you want to put it on, I'm really grateful and appreciative towards all of that. There's really nothing that I don't feel honored and grateful for, especially when it comes to people who are actually drawn to coming into my energy. So I'm just honored and blessed to have you guys here. So thank you so much for even remotely even viewing the page. I'm just honored. I really am. You guys are all inspiring, and it's really cool to meet other people. It's not that hard, Vera. It really isn't. So what you do is just log in every day. If you hop onto the app or you hop onto the website, it will show you logging in for the next day. Probably it'd be 4 a.m. again, your time next time. Yeah, all you have to do is just log in and click. There will be a little pop-up and it will let you add coins again, or you can buy coins. And they do have a sale going on. Pablo and his team have been super awesome in trying to get this beta moving forward. So if you guys are wanting to buy some extra coins for a cheaper price, it is still available as far as I know. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure it's still available. If you go to your, I think at the top, there should be like a place where it says coins and awards in your profile, and it can show you how to purchase those if you're interested. I think there's another way to do it too, but I'm not 100% positive. I haven't played with it on my phone, so I can't really tell you how to do that one. But I do know on the computer there is a way to do it from your own stuff if you need to go that direction. For people who are replaying this, hi, my name is Gabrielle Williams. I am a deviation intuitive for Melody of Spirit Readings Inc. or Incorporated, however I want to throw it out there. I have a Facebook page. It is linked on my bio here on HAPS. There are different ways for you to be a part of a private reading, or if you're wanting to figure out what your soul path is really telling you what to do. I do have astrology counseling sessions where I can show you a little bit more about yourself that you probably already know, but a little bit deeper in between. Or there's stuff you didn't know about yourself, and you're like, holy crap, I didn't think anybody else would know that. Those are just some of those little fun things that you find out about yourself when you dive into that. If you're just wanting to be supportive, you can use awards here, or you can also, on my profile, there is also a little area where it tells you where you can actually donate through either PayPal or wherever you feel led to donate at. Because on my Facebook page, you can also find a way through there too. Let's see here. Hi, Des. How's it going? Thank you for the award. I'm so honored to have your beautiful presence. I did hear a little bit from, I want to say, Eric's little live he did earlier that you're having a little bit of issues at the home, but it's okay. That plumber will come, so it'll be good. Yep. Yeah, Vera. If you go in there, on your profile there where that says the coins and awards, you could actually be adding more awards on there as well. Since you subscribe to a couple people or they've subscribed to you, whatever works. Vera is also a reader, guys, if you're interested. She's really great at that stuff, and so is Des. Des is a healer of many different forms. She also does deviation readings as well. Sarah does sound healing. If any of you guys are resonating in Florida, she's really good at her job. She does Reiki healing as well. I don't know if she has a page or if she's wanting to do actual private sessions. That might be up to her, but I am going to let you know that she's awesome. Let's see here. What else we got going on down here? I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. Sorry, guys. I'm being a little slightly awkward. There we go. Okay. So, yes. Let's see here. I did Vera, Sarah. I've done Dina. Yep, Dina. Done Dina. And who else have I done? I've done Lisa. Yeah, I've done a couple of you guys. Oh, yes, RJ, you're next, my love. Okay, let's get you started. RJ, are you still here? Preferably with 1 or 2 words. Yes, that's a wise decision. Melody of Spirits readings, etc. is kind of how I put mine because I do a lot of different things. I don't really stick to one jack of trade, but all of it comes from spirit, usually in a form of a melody because it kind of all flows. So that's kind of where that went. I have a hard time like pronunciating a lot out loud sometimes. I'm still getting used to the camera and people talking to people. But it's something you get used to. And doing these readings on live is going to help with that. I am a little bit dyslexic, so if I start pronunciating things a little rough, it's nothing against any of you guys. It's me. I have it in here. It looks perfect. It's just coming out wrong. But when I have spirit leading the trail, I sound like a total angel. So just a foreclosure, kind of like a disclosure in the bottom without how I do things. Okay, RJ, hello, hello. Okay, let's go ahead and get into your energy, okay? And I'm going to pull you a card. Thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, Vera, we can try to do that tomorrow during the live session with the Soul Gathering if you're up for that. It's up to you though. Okay, RJ. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Oh, they're being a little bit interesting here. They want me to pull 2 for you. So I'm thinking you're needing a little extra spirit love tonight. Let's see. Okay. So you got the Willow of the Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. You see that? So maybe you're not feeling your brightest and you're kind of in the background of things lately. But whatever you do have that you feel that is worth something great to you, I do feel that those treasures need to be kind of released. Allow them to bear fruit, which is funny. The next card happens to be the Netcaster, which is preparations to come to fruition. So whatever you're feeling is worth your time and energy to push forward on, RJ, I would do it. Jump on that bandwagon that you have going on for yourself and just cast that net, see what you catch. I do feel like your treasures have been hiding in the shadows for a long time, and it's making you feel a little unappreciated. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm getting a slight nod, and that's just me and my guides going on a bandwagon over here. So if you are feeling that way in any shape or form, this could be with friends, family, coworkers, a boss that doesn't really appreciate the things you have been doing, and you're thinking of maybe even doing things on your own. It might be time to get that situated. Set yourself up for success. Cast those nets out and see what you catch. It would be a great idea to even see what other things that are available out there for you, because your talents are needed. Everybody has a talent, a treasure, something that is worth for all humanity, not just for yourself, but it can be beneficial to yourself as well. So if you're trying to do something for yourself, or you're trying to make yourself stronger and betterment of everything in your life, this is something you might need to start pushing yourself towards. Cast that net, see what happens. They keep repeating that in my head, so that's why it's like been repeated like 3 or 4 times. So if that's what you're looking for, is some validation and for fruition of your hopes and dreams, it's time to make that call. If that makes sense to you in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, so yep, it is true. Okay, at least I got some validation there. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad we're all on the same page. I hope that helped you, RJ. I really do. Oops. They're jumping tonight, girls, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, let's see here. Hey, Des, do you want me to pull you a card too, or are you busy? Because if you don't want one, it's cool. I'm totally down with just showing off the deck again, because I really want to show again later on. That's S'mores. He says hi, if you haven't noticed. That's my dog. He's a collie. He'll be a year old on the 17th of February, or not February, April. Sorry, April. 17th of April. He'll be 1 year old, guys. He's going to be such a ginormous little football for the rest of his life. It's amazing. In case you do happen to see me on an actual morning stream, I do have 3 children, and they are amazing. I love them to pieces. I also have a really cool husband. He walks by every once in a while just to see how I'm doing. He's also very intuitive, even though he doesn't really use his gifts like that. But when he does, it's the best thing he's ever done for himself. So I love seeing him use his awesome gifts for the good of himself as well for everybody else around him. So it's awesome. All right, Des, let's do you. And then I'll do a little promo for these cards. And then I might pop into my fairy deck. I have a new deck over here too that I also got, and I think it's pretty as well. I didn't get to really show it for Justice last time, so I think I'll go ahead and play around with that too. Okay. What do we got for Desiree? I can see there's a lot of restlessness. Okay. Right use of power. The Crown Games. God will protect them always, RJ. Always. Okay. So, Des, you're playing with the Crown Games, the right to use of power. So basically, your royal entitlement, your, what would you call? Basically, your sovereignty, your right to rule. You're playing with those games currently with yourself. It seems like other ones are trying to cast their judgment on this situation a little bit more than they should. They have no right because you have the right to rule. This is your universe, your creating source of choice. So whatever you create and whatever you do in your world of reality, they must obey and follow. So whatever is going on collectively that seems to be running amok inside this illusion of the crown, you have it under control. Everything that you're doing right now is under control. So no worries there. But I am going to pull one more card. I just feel like this one it's just reminding you of your authority. You have authority over every situation that comes your way. And you have the ability to tell them that they have no right to be a part of that space. And the space is sacred, the space is holy, and you control the chaos, and they can't. So just think that's a clarification right there. And it's the number 8, which is really funny. You guys, at least the Eric family line seems to be really into 8s and 9s and 7s. So it's really funny that popped out. Okay. Here we go. You're so welcome, Des. I'm going to pull out this one card, though. I feel like you really need it. One more card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Adaptability, the Woodwives. Okay, so this equals up to 10, which you can break it down. Basically, it goes back to 8 as well, because 8 plus 2 equals 10 as well. So The adaptability of the woodwives is they're able to move and form in any direction that they need to be. Wherever the sun is shining the brightest, their branches reach up to the top. Oh, RJ, you are just so sweet. Thank you so much. I hope the best for your family as well. Sending love and light and blessings to your family. Thank you so much. Namaste. But yes, back to adaptability for you, Des. Basically, pretty much, let's put it this way. The right to rule can sometimes have places where you might have to adapt to a different environment, even season of change. And with this season, it seems like it's more of a fall setting. So probably in the fall, you're going to probably have a little bit of a turning point. This might be futuristic is what they're vibing off of right now. But the way that this is turning into, it's going to turn into something that you're going to be able to adapt really well with. The light shining through is also expressing that you are the brightest and shiniest of the adaptabilities in this page. You can see it's literally shining through you. You have source essence inside of you. So the adaptability is really easy. It's a flick of a switch for you, almost. Like the change is really basic. So in the fall coming months, I feel like that's going to be something to look out for. That ability to adapt is going to be really nice change of pace, because sticking on one regiment sometimes can get stagnant. So it's always good to give it a chance, adapt to the change. Hope that helps, Des. I know that's more futuristic on that one, but they felt like they needed to tell you. So I'm going to follow with that. All right. So everybody, welcome, welcome. 31 eyeballs. It's a pleasure. My name is Gabrielle Williams. I am a deviation intuitive for Melody of Spirit readings, etc. I have a Facebook page on my profile if you want to check me out, see if you want a personal reading or not. I also have a little blurb explaining what you can do to donate if you like to donate. We also have the ability to donate through beautiful awards offered from HAPS. If you are interested in supporting these awesome, lovely live casts. I do have some amazing people in here that you guys might want to check out. We have Desiree Mathis. She is an amazing artist of spirit, I would like to say. She has incredible intuitive drawings that just blow your mind when you look at them. They're amazing. We also had Helga in here. You're so welcome, RJ. It's so beautiful to have your energy in the room. We have beautiful Vera. She does readings as well. You can find her on Facebook. She's also doing some stuff mostly just to support her beautiful spiritual doggy named Benji. He is a beautiful, I think he's a Pyrenees, I'm pretty sure. She can correct me on the comments if I'm wrong. But he's a beautiful, beautiful spirit. He helps out with readings a lot with her too. So if you want to support her, she does have a GoFundMe page on her Facebook if you are interested in supporting beautiful spirit doggy helpers. I do have Sarah on here too. Sarah is also a sound healer. She's amazing. I think Helga was on here a minute ago. You guys have probably seen her on a bunch of Michael's. Oh, Bernie's Mountain Dog. See, I was in the weird mountain dog family, but not the right one. So yeah, he's a Bernese Mountain Dog. But yes, so if you have seen Helga and Desiree on here, they usually hang out with Eric Hypes. He is amazing as well. His energy is so calming and soothing, and most of his conversations are very direct and diverse, and they kind of make you think a lot, which I love. I love that about our Haps family here. It's really awesome how we just seem to find ourselves in a beautiful energy group. Oh, thank you, Vera. I can't wait to read it. After this live, I would love to read it. But yeah. Let me see if this is gonna, my phone is acting crazy, so. Spiritual interference? Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Yep, we're back to 4. If you guys can still hear me, then we're in good shape. So, if you guys are interested in the deck that I've been using tonight, this is the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. This is by beautiful and awesome Colette Baron Reed, and also Bernardo Villado. So if you are interested in this deck and you are really just vibing off of it, this just came out last week. They are selling it on Amazon, and for a limited time this week, they are also selling it on Hay House for $15, and you get free shipping. So if this deck is like calling out to you like super strongly, this is probably the cheapest you're probably going to find it for a long time because it just came out. So if you are interested in this deck, Amazon is selling it for like $25. You can find it, yeah, pretty much it's just brand new right there on Amazon right now. But on Hay House, it's brand new for $15 right now. So if you're interested, this deck is just incredible. I'm loving the energy off of it. I'm feeling really buzzed. So if you can't tell by my face. But yeah, it's super cool. It's a very beautiful deck. Good night, Sarah. You have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. Blessings, love and light to you and your husband and all your cat family. But yes, this deck is incredible. I am going to pull out one more deck. I want to kind of show you guys some of the stuff I use. I'm really into more fantasy style decks, or more of Fae folk origin. So I'm really into artistry that kind of shows a broad spectrum of Fae-like creatures, aka fairies, mermaids, knights in shining armor, which is mostly due to my past life regression work that I've been working on lately. I'm noticing a lot more and more that my pathway has led me from being in a path of Avalon, which is kind of another story for another day. But I'm noticing more and more each deck that I seem to be drawn to is leading me towards that energy, which is all about the melting pot of harmony, which is kind of funny how America is too. It was founded on a melting pot, which is kind of interesting. So, and all of our historical things that we've pushed ourselves towards are all from those amazing lost lands that we've not been able to experience unless we do past life regression work, or we actually go deep into ourselves and find our true origins. Fun fact, you can find them. It's really easy. Just takes a matter of concentration and time. But to each his own. But so before I get off the topic, this is the deck. It is the most amazing deck. I might say that about everything on my deck list. I kind of biased. Not gonna lie, a little bit biased. But this is the Fairy Forest. It is an oracle of the wild green world. This is by Lucy Cavendish, and she is actually an Australian who has done a lot of past life regression work, and during her meditations, she has formed a couple decks that are from some past life regression work that she has done on her own, which is just incredible. The more things you do in spirit, the coolest things can be birthed from it. I love the illustrate on the back of these cards because it kind of gives you that feel of fantasy, but also it gives you a feel of comfort and support with mystery, like the witch in the back on the broom. You got the really cool goblin hanging out on the tree, and you have this really innocent black cat just sitting there waiting for its owner to come home and open that door and see what's inside, which is just incredible. It's exactly how a fairy world would feel, at least in my opinion, from my perspective. I think that's how a lot of people would probably see fairies, because most people think of them as tricksters, a little bit suspiciously moved. So It's kind of funny like that. But yeah, so I'll pull a card to kind of show you guys what kind of stuff is in here. I'll probably just pull a collective general right now. So bear with me. Let me get in tune with everybody. If you don't want to be in tune, it's okay to spiritually cock block me. I totally understand. Not every card is for everybody. So if you don't feel like this card is for you or it's for the future, then it's okay. Spiritually cock block me. I'm cool. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull a card. Okay. So here we have this beautiful card called the Sigil Keeper. But you can see this fairy folk man is literally covered in sigils all up and down his body. Now, the symbols and signs and messages that we receive, either it could be the smile of a person that walks by you, a total stranger, giving you a high five, having your door open unexpectedly by a stranger and them offering their services. There's little things in life, even the sun shining through a cloudy day. Those are all symbols and messages. Waking up in the morning and breathing fresh air into your lungs, that's a message in itself. Like, I made it through whatever I had went through last night, and I'm back again to start the day afresh. That's a beautiful thing. Like I said, there's messages and symbols and signs. Like a rainbow is a sign for a lot of different cultures and a lot of different spiritual people. So there's just a lot of different things you can go on for a message. It could be the clock turning 111, and that could be a sign from your angels and your guides and guardians. Numerology can have a really good play in symbolism for a lot of different people. So if you're looking for a message or a sign that says, hey, let me move forward with this, it's your time to look out for one. So look for things that you normally would think that are just odd. Usually those odd things are usually a message from your spirit guides or from your significant others that have deceased. There's a lot of different places that these wonderful things can come up out of the blue. Sometimes it's even on a license plate. I've seen numbers that coordinate to like angel numbers, which you can look up online, and they can give you a whole message that you weren't even expecting sometimes. If you're not wanting to look online, there is an angel numbers book by Kyle Gray that I highly recommend if you're new to the angel number stuff and you don't want to look into anything deeper. He's already done all the dirty work for you. And all these numbers solidify into some message from angels above. And it's incredible what you can learn from just a number that just happens to drop on your doorstep. It's pretty cool. So it's time to look out for those messages and signs and those sigils. All these things are here to kind of give you that nudge that it's okay to move forward. So hope that helps, or a message for you to stay clear and stand back and wait for things to move on their own, or for you to ask somebody for assistance. That's what all these cards are for. They're just little nudges from your higher self. So if you're comfortable with your higher self, then these cards aren't scary. There's nothing scary about deviation. Deviation comes from yourself. So if you're scared of yourself, you're going to be scared of the information that comes out. That's just a pro trick tip, I guess I could say, that I can kind of give you an insight on from that perspective. But yes, love these cards. They're amazing. Look at these pictures, man. They just look so lifelike. Let me see if I can find one. Here, yeah, this is Beauty and the Beast, or actually Sleeping Beauty. Sorry, Sleeping Beauty. Inspired anyway. But look at that. Like how beautiful is this? Like there's no other words to describe it. It is all striking. Satisfaction and security. Who doesn't feel satisfied and secured in a blanket? Come on. Like that's just super cool. Like they knew exactly what they were doing when they put these cards together. It's just incredible. Like the essence of security can be in a form of bliss. Who would have thunk? That's just amazing. It's super cool. I hope I'm not rambling too much, guys. But for all the two or three new eyeballs that popped on, hi, I'm Gabrielle Williams. All the information you want to know about me is in my bio or a post or in my Facebook page. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Thank you for that tip, Vera, because I probably, yeah, see, is that better? Yeah. Isn't that cool? You can see it now, Vera? Do I have to just put it like this? That's what I need to do now. So if I start to have cards on my noses, it's because I'm using my phone, in case any of you are watching. Replay wise, if you're like, what the fuck is this girl doing? That's what I'm doing. I'm showing the card because my camera is on the side of my phone, and that is what's going on there. So I think we're gonna wrap it up. So is there anyone in here that wants a reading that's watching live? If you want to comment, then if you want to comment, and I'll get you to be the last one for the night. I have to get up early with my kiddos, so this was just a beautiful meet and greet with all of y'all. And then I'll be doing trying to do live streams Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. If I don't have any like one-on-one readings with other clients, that's where I'll be at. I'll be here on Wonderful Haps, the creation of Pablo. His team and him have done a great job on a beta that is trying to revolutionize freedom of speech. So if you guys are interested in HAPS in any way, shape, or form, if you just want to see what this community is all about, you can come in as a guest. You don't even have to make a profile. Like, they made it like really super easy. You can just watch people live for a little bit, be a lurker, see what goes on in here. And then if you really are comfortable with the space, if you're feeling the energy out, welcome into the HAPS family. Hop on. They have an app on your phone. It's really easy. It's like having Twitch on your phone almost, but this is more of a variety more than Twitch, and it's not so trolly or porn up to a max. So this is really good. It's a really clean space thus far. I don't know how it will be in the future, but what I have now in the present, it is a really cool app. There is some beautiful bugs that come a part of it, but at the same time, it's blooming beautifully. So Pablo and your team, I just want to thank you guys so much. I love what you guys are doing with this, and if you are watching this on replay, you might want to skip to the very end to like 53, because that's when I start talking about you. Hint, hint. But I just want to let you know that you guys are awesome. And thank you so much for being on here live with me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the awards. And if you guys do want to donate or have a one-on-one reading, all that information's in my profile. And you can also click on my Facebook page link on my little profile thing, and you can check out what I offer. Again, thank you so much for coming out tonight, guys. Namaste, blessed be, and love and light to all of you, and have a wonderful night.